Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Monkchat Live. It's on Facebook. Monkchat MCU.Chiang Mai. This program is provided for the Dharma discussion and also provided for answering the question from the followers. And after that, it could be we invited some important person to join the conversation as well for this program. Okay, so may I welcome all our guests today in the conversation. Hello, Namaskar. Good evening, all the venerables from different places. Okay. Okay, now you can unmute your to greet, make greeting to our viewers.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone, and good afternoon all the venerable monks, and good afternoon to our audiences. So welcome to our live today. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. And
Good
how are
evening,
you?
everyone.
Yes. Okay, Venerable Parapanyo.
Hello, everyone. Very happy to be here discussing the Dhamma with my fellow monks.
Okay, thank you. Oh, let me make greeting to our follower first. And would you mind if you're able to share, please share this live to your friends, to your page, that it will be beneficial for your friends to listen this and get knowledge together. Thank you to Prabhunma, Miss Noot is watching us right now. Good morning from say Stacy from Canada. Thank you for watching us. Hello to Monica Nisnik. Uh, thank you. Hello to Mr. Demo. He's from Laos. Maybe he's a student of Ajahn Sayadet. Okay. Wow. We got viewers up to 56 people. Thank you so much for following us. Okay, right now. Let me inform for those who are watching us right now. Today is our great opportunity to invite it, the Venerable Sayadet Wong Sopa to be in this conversation. Let me introduce, to let you know his background a little bit. He is Lao monk. Okay, he's Lao and he's studying uh, Buddhism in different places. He used to study in Thailand, Myanmar, and right now he is the teacher at the Lao Buddhist Sangha College. So it's very great opportunity for us to have a conversation with him. Uh, um, and also today, maybe you seeing that there is a foreign monk. Okay, he's the Piku Varapanyo. He's staying with us. That's also very honored to have the foreign Buddhist monk to be part of this conversation. We can see different aspects of Buddhism. Okay. Okay. Thank you once again who are watching us right now. Don't forget to share and like if this is going to be a beneficial conversation to you and your friends. Okay. All right. Let me begin. Let we begin, or maybe we let Venerable Sanyadet introduce himself officially
Oh,
one more time. Yes,
introduce
to
myself.
talk about yourself a little bit officially to our viewers. Know, okay,
Oh,
yourself. Okay.
good evening, everyone. I am Venerable Sanyadet from Laos. I we are actually I live in Wat Ong Tu Mahavihan, but I sometimes uh, change my place to live in another for another temple for a while, especially for practice meditation, especially during uh, the rainy season. I actually teach at the Sangha College, yeah, and work for the Lao Buddhist Fellowship Organization for some time. So I have been living as a Buddhist monk for over 20 years.
Wow.
So I'm very glad. I'm very happy to be invited to talk, to join the Dhamma discussion tonight, especially for Chiang Mai Monkchat of the MCU campus in Chiang Mai. And today I see that one American monk also come to join us. That's very special, very special. He living in Myanmar, practicing meditation of learning Buddhism in Myanmar. So now we can see not only Lao monk, we see foreign monk, but all of us, all of us are the sons of the Buddha. We have the same father. So I'm very happy to come to join with us. That's all for my introduction.
Very good. Thank you so much for your kind, uh, open you to our this conversation. Uh, Today we have prepared some question to discuss in this group, especially some your opinion or your point of view to Buddhism in Laos. Yes, and actually, I am Prason. I also come from Laos, but right now I'm living in Chiang Mai, and I try to organize this conversation in order to spread, promote Lao Buddhism to internationally, especially many foreigners following us, following our Monkchat Facebook page, and almost of the conversation that I have with the foreigners, they also want to know some culture and tradition about Laos, and I'm also happy to promote that nice culture and Buddhism to people here. And today, in order to understand deep concept in some point that maybe I cannot answer properly, so that's why I have invited Venerable Sanyadet, who have been working around this work field for many years and teach work in this uh, point. And I would like to come up with this question to let you share your opinion about the understand of Buddhism in Laos. We also have knew that Buddhism, has propagated in Laos for many hundred years, almost. You know, we can say that thousand if the old tradition. Okay, so what is your point of view about the understanding of Buddhism in Laos? Yes. This is what I'm going to let you
So
do first.
Buddhism in Laos is not very different from Buddhism in other country, especially uh, the Buddhist countries, Theravada tradition. For example, in Thailand, Thai Buddhism, Cambodian Buddhism, and Burma or Burmese Buddhism, not really different. But the thing that make it different is when it's inter connected, you know, when it mixed with local tradition, local living lifestyle of the people. It mixed with the culture. Like in other country, when Buddhism traveled to China, to Korea, to Japan, it changed. You know, it changed. It adapt itself to local tradition and culture. But the Buddhism in Laos and Thailand are not very different. We share the same thing. We share the same tradition, except the school of Buddhism. In Thailand, they have two Nikaya. In Laos, we have only Lao monk. Before that, we have two Nikaya, two school of Buddhism, Dhammayutta Nikaya and Mahanikaya, like forest tradition and village tradition, for example. But when we gained independence in 1975, and after that for 1 year, uh, our ancestor, our Buddhist monk, I mean the late most venerable Mahapong Samara, who is the late president of Lao Buddhist Fellowship Organization, he convey all of the Buddhist monks together to become one, not separated into different Nikaya or into different school, in order to unite, you know, to become one. Because in our government system also, we have only one party. So Lao Buddhist monks should have only one Nikaya in order to, you know, to live in harmony. That is the difference of Lao Buddhism from other country. But I don't mean that other country is not good Buddhism. I just want to tell the audience that in our country we have only one Nikaya or school of Buddhism, but we practice according to Theravada tradition. Like we brought Buddhism from Sri Lanka since the time of King Phangum, long time ago, for more than 460 years. Such a long time, or more than that, not more than that, I cannot remember. So long time ago. But before that, Buddhism also exists before the time of the reign of King Phangum. But it's not it was not officially introduced into Laos until the time of King Phangum. And of course, since that time, people live according to the teaching of the Buddha. We practice, we observe 5 precepts as the law. I mean, long time ago, 5 precepts was applied into the law. Then people have to live, abide by the 5 precepts as the fundamental law to live in Laos long time ago. So, and the way of living, Lao people are very humble and honest. I think because they was influenced by Buddhism. When you come to Laos, you will you will experience something that very special from other country. For example, when you go to the village, to the local quality, to visit some people, if the monk walk, you know, monks walking past by the village, if somebody, you know, like the woman, when they walk by the monk, they have to sit down and, you know, pay respect to the monk. Unlike other country, unlike other country, when I go to other country, when the monk and the lay people walk past each other, they don't even sit down. You know, they don't even sit down. In Laos, even they don't stand. Even they don't stand on the shadow of the monk. You know, when the time they're walking past the monk. I mean, long time ago, but nowadays is, you know, is it has some change, especially people in the capital city. But if you go to countryside, you will see the same thing as long time ago. So Lao Buddhism, actually, even we don't have strong foundation of education like in other country, like in Thailand, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, that they have a higher education system. They have university, college, and, you know, they master in any field of Buddhist studies, Pali, Sutta, Vinaya, Abhidhamma. But even we have very, you know, not uh, strong in education. We are on the goal. We are on the way to develop our educational system, especially for the Sangha. Nowadays, we have only 2 Buddhist colleges, and we have a plan to build, to establish Buddhist university in the future. Now even we have some colleges, but people still have, you know, strong faith in believing Buddhism, especially in traditional way. Like people go to the temple to give alms to the monk, to observe the 5 precepts and go back, even just for a short time. But we make marriage all the year round. Like we have some ritual practice. We always have some ceremonies. Like every month we have everyone we have at least one occasion to make marriage. Like in we call hit sip song. Hit sip song mean that we have specific ritual practice to make marriage for every month that we practice for a long time ago, and is also you know, available in Thailand, especially in Isan province. So that is what I want to say about the aspect of Buddhism in Laos. Okay, do you have any more question, please, or anything to add more about the situation of Buddhism in Laos that you want to know?
Yes, very interesting. You try to, you know, cover everything in around 5 minutes. It's also very good for the people who never been to Laos before, that they will see some pictures of Lao Buddhism, how it look like from your a few minutes of uh, a conclusion. Okay, so we have more monks come in. Okay, welcome. Anyway, concerning to the present day, we almost every country are facing this problem as well. Also, Buddhism in Thailand is very challenging. It's very challenging to uh, the Buddhist institution, uh, especially the consumerism uh, or the capitalism is very strong power to the people in this present day. So I want to know more that what is the challenging of Buddhist propagation in Laos in this modern society? Uh, in your point of view, in your point of view.
I don't, for me, I don't see any challenges. I don't see any challenges for propagation of Buddhism in Laos. I see only the
Okay.
advantage of the higher technology like social media, YouTube or whatever. As you can see now, there are the increasing number of Buddhist monks, even the young monk. You know, they have
Okay.
their own channel. They propagate Buddhism through social media and YouTube nowadays. I don't see any challenges because why I say so, because the government allow us to do more about, you know, Buddhist activities. You know, everyone
Yeah.
is very energetic, you know, very interested in learning and practicing Buddhism. As you can see, there are many festivities, many ceremonies, you know, happening around the country.
Yes, I agree because I always see you in the Facebook. Always trying to
Yeah,
do any many content to give and provide knowledge about Buddhism to people. Sometimes I saw you read some Buddhist article and try to translate into Laos and try to explain
yeah,
that
yeah,
that
yeah. So
you are active.
I do so because I want to. I do so because I want to teach English. I want to teach English and Buddhism at the same time.
Hmm. Yes, yes, that's very creative idea, and you are. If I observe this, and I can see that you also very open to apply and technology to propagate our Buddhism and Lao culture to people in internationally. Okay, very nice. Okay, I will um, hand over to Piku Varapanyo, who come from, I mean, other culture, and he have been in Asia for a while. And he
Okay,
said that
okay,
Laos is the first country that he went for his visa, and he really loved that. He met a very good monk there. So I would like him
great,
to
great,
talk about that. Okay, please,
great.
Piku Varapanyo.
Okay, thank you, Bante. Uh, I actually have a very interesting experience when I first go to Laos. So it was a few months after I first became a monk in Thailand, and I needed to leave the country. I needed to go out to come back in to receive a visa. So on my own, as a new monk, only a few months, I went to Laos, and I knew that it was a Buddhist country, but I didn't really know anything about it. So I went to Laos just with my robe and bowl and went there very simply. And I didn't know where I was going to stay or what I was going to do. I just know I needed to leave and come back for this visa. So I started walking, and the first kind of temple that I noticed that I saw in Vientiane, um, I believe it was Vientiane, when I arrived there and get into the city, I start walking, and it's around lunchtime, and I go into this temple, and I happen to find the abbot and some of the other monks who are just sitting down to eat. and immediately they are very welcoming, and they invite me to eat with them and to spend time with them. And after staying there for lunch, I I talked to the abbot and asked him, can I stay here for a bit? I tell him I'm here to do the visa, and he spoke a little bit of English. And just in those few moments, those few hours of coming into Laos, coming into a totally new place, I had found another home, and so now I really consider this temple to be one of my kind of home temples that, when I have the time, when I'm in Laos, I will go and stay at this temple. So I had a really good experience in Laos, going for alms round, and having the community, the real strong feel of the Buddhist community in Laos.
Yes, thank you for sharing that. It's a very good. It's very good story to let our Buddhist people who are following now, and they can hear this story, and they will very appreciated to how Buddhism shaped the Lao society to be like a humble and nice manner, and always welcome people. You have any question to ask Venerable Sanyadet to know more about Buddhism in Laos?
Well, Venerable Ajahn, I really am very curious about, in Thailand, there are many meditation focused temples, some famous temples like Wat Pa Napapong. And in Myanmar, you have a Paok tradition, very famous meditation temple, forest style temple. And I'm very curious to know if Laos has any kind of very strong meditation forest temples like this in the modern day. Oh, Ajahn, I think your microphone is not turned on.
Now I unmute. Okay. Actually, in Laos we have many temples that they conduct meditation retreat, especially the strongest province that they play very significant role in uh, in practicing meditation is in Savanakhet. There are more than 50 temples that they do regularly meditation retreat in Savanakhet. And in Vientiane we have also many temples, especially Wat Sopaluang, Wat Na Khun Noi, Wat many temples also. Still, we are very young monk. We are very young monk. Maybe other people look at us. We are still unqualified meditation master, but we are trying to do our best to to success. To continue the tradition of meditation practice in Laos. Meditation practice, the method of practicing meditation in Laos is actually hand down from the type of Ajahn Mahapan Ananto. Ajahn Mahapan Ananto for a long time ago. Ajahn Mahapan Ananto, he learned and practiced the meditation technique from Wat Mahathat in Thailand. The same time as Ajahn Chokun Sodok, at that time when Ajahn Mahapan went to Wat Mahathat, Ajahn Chokun Sodok went to Myanmar. The same year, Ajahn Chokun Sodok went to Myanmar to learn the technique of Mahasi Sayadaw. And then he come back to teach Mahasi tradition in Thailand. But Ajahn Mahapan Ananto learned the way of dynamic meditation. Dynamic meditation, like moving the hand like Luang Por Thien, Chitta Supo in Thailand. And then he learned from the master in Wat Lakhang, Venerable Luang Por Sup Pavaro. Ajahn Mahapan learned from him the Abhidhamma, the way of Nama and Rupa. Focus on Nama and Rupa. It is the way of insight meditation practice. And still, since that day, we still practicing the same thing that Ajahn Mahapan Ananto taught us. Even he passed away, but we have the temple. You can come and learn. Nowadays, they are conducting the 9-month program for meditation practice. 2 months just to learn the theory, and 7 months as meditation practice. In this Vatsa, if you come, you can learn. After the end of Buddhism, you can come and join us in Vientiane. This is the forest temple. Okay.
Okay, very good. Yes, very good information. That we just knew that in Laos has tried to improve this teaching a lot,
Yeah, we are
because
improving.
it's very, yes, it's very good for Lao Buddhists able to practicing, this kind of method of mental training, spreading in many places in Laos. After we train our monks, and then we will send them to different places to teach, right?
Yeah. And
Okay.
some of our monks we learn from Thailand, from Myanmar as well.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Let me uh, let Prajan or Venerable Sanyadet know another monk. He is just came. His name Tamasiri. He's come from Myanmar. He come
Yeah.
from Arakan, Arakan state, where is a lot of violence there. He's studying in
Arakai.
MC, Arakai state. Yes.
Yeah.
I
Good.
would like
Good.
to
Nice.
invite
Nice
him
to meet
to.
you, Venerable Most Venerable
Uh,
Sir.
okay, I would like to invite Damasiri to a little bit talk about yourself, and maybe you are interested to ask any question to Venerable Sanyade to know more about Buddhism in Laos, or maybe share some um, Buddhism in Arangkai state a little bit, just for our followers know about the background of your place. Thank you.
Thank you, Prasan, to give me a chance, give my idea and giving my idea and give a chance to speak something about my idea. So everyone, venerable respect, take my respect. I'm from Myanmar. My name is Dhammasiri. I'm study actually is MCU, Mahachulalongkorn. So this semester I'm going to third year students. Okay, I was late this show because of the technical problems and a lack of my technical using internet technical using. So it's about talking about the Laos Buddhism, and Prason he asking me the Myanmar Buddhism. It's about Rakhine Arakan state. I'm from also
Yeah,
Arakan
let's
state.
share that a little bit. Uh-huh.
Yeah, Arakan state. It's recently people know that it's fighting and killing Rohingya. So many people is especially Westerner people, they know about fighting and killing. Why they killing? Many questions coming out. Why the Buddhist country doing like this? The Rakhine state, it's located in Myanmar. So the name coming out, firstly, the Myanmar is a Buddhist country. The Buddhist country is a non-violence country. They think like this. But the problem is what I know about this is the political problems, not not with religious problem. The problem is political. So political, it's only not the people. They also include some Buddhist monk. Some Buddhist monk, they support political party. Some of the monks, they are not perfect with the Vinaya. These kind of problems, not only the all Buddhist country, many places, what I know. So the Rohingya issue is, it's now closing. Rohingya issue. Now issue is appearing with Myanmar military and Arakan military. That is also the political issue. So I don't want to go the inside the political issue because of this.
Yes,
This is not
of
about the
course.
Buddhism
Yeah.
way to learn the political from something.
Okay.
So political
Uh-huh.
issue always violence.
All right. So, have you been to Laos before?
No,
Pra Dhammasiri.
I haven't been there,
Okay.
but I have
Mm.
idea. I have know about the Laos monks. They study in Chiang Mai. I met many Laos monks, and I have many friends. They are my classmates. We study together, but they are very expert the IT sections, which is very important and very useful for the propagation, spreading the Buddhism.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right.
So it Venerable Sayadaw, before he explained about the IT, the Laos government allowed to use the IT. It is very useful. If I look beside my country, so my country is lower than the Laos. It's very weak. They don't know how to use the internet, how to use the IT section. That's my opinion.
All right. Uh, thank you so much for sharing your story of your country and also uh, about Ajahn Sayadaw's presentation. Help him understand more about Buddhism in Laos a lot. He never been there, but he also have observed Lao monks in Chiang Mai and how it look like. But anyway, today you have a great chance to listen the brief history of Buddhism in Laos. And uh, let me invite Pra Won. He already back. Okay, Pra Won. Okay, concerning to your question, um, do you have any question to bring some more information for our viewers to get to know different aspect of Buddhism in Laos?
Okay. The sound is okay. Yeah. Actually, I have prepared some of the questions to ask the master, and in the first session, I remember that Master Sayed talking about some of the history in Laos, and that's something that I is concerned about my questions, and I think it would be very beneficial for the foreigners. Like when the foreigner they come to Laos, and how the foreigner can distinguish between this is the tourism culture and this is the Buddha's teaching. For example, Buddhism festival, the firebird, and also the Lao New Year. Um, so would ask the master say that can you explain to the foreigners how it's different between the Buddha's teaching and the Lao culture? Okay.
Sorry, can you repeat the question again? Because my internet connection is very low during the time you were talking. Would you please repeat the question again?
Okay. So my question is, in order to understand the Buddha's teaching for the foreigners between the culture and the Buddhism in Laos, for example, many different traditions. For example, boat racing festival, the firebird, and the Lao New Year. So don't understand the Buddhism. Can they distinguish or not? This is the Buddha's teaching, and this is the custom or tradition.
Yeah, for those who have a good knowledge about Buddhism, they can distinguish between the tradition that borrow from other religion, especially Brahmanism or Hinduism. They can differentiate between that Buddhism and other religion. But for those who don't have good knowledge about Buddhism, they may think it is the same thing. It is all about Buddhism, but actually it is not. That's why I say Buddhism and local cult is interwoven, mixed together. It mixed together. So if we don't study deeply or better understand Buddhism, we cannot differentiate between them, among them. Actually, in Laos, um, the form of Buddhism in Laos is not really pure Buddhism. I can say it's not really pure Buddhism. The pure Buddhism is to know only Sila, Samadhi, and Panya. Sila, Samadhi, and Panya. Even though we cannot, we cannot leave it behind. Uh, we have to preserve. We have to preserve. Even it's not pure Buddhism. When we mix everything together, but we can, preserve it. People, when they come to learn Buddhism, when they come to the temple, they don't want to listen only the Dhamma. They don't want to come only to sit meditation. For those who don't have any good background of knowledge of Buddhism, they just want to give dana and need some encouragement from the monk. Sometimes we have to give them some holy thread to tie for them, to give them good blessing, and then they have very good encouragement to go back to do that, to live their daily life. That is the tradition, the way of life of Buddhism in Laos. It seems like when somebody come to Laos, they if they don't understand the tradition, they may blame why people have to offer a lot of flower to the Buddha. They may have some question, does the Buddha statue accept flower? Something like this. Why bananas? Something like, why apples? Why a lot of, worshipping? And something like that. Why we have to light the candle, joysticks, or whatever they come, when they come to ask the monk. But actually, if we consider according to the teaching of Ajahn Buddhadasa Bhikkhu, Buddhism, he classified into three parts. The outer part, he compared to the wood, the outer part of the wood, the middle, and the essence of the wood. Other kind of ritual practice, it's just like the outer part of the wood. But without the outer part of the wood, we cannot, we cannot have the whole, you know, wood that may not strong. So when we combine together everything, it can preserve Buddhism to last long in Lao society. We have to see the good, the benefits of such kind of tradition. For me, I know. For me, I know, and for those who learn Buddhism, they can understand. They can differentiate between which one is the outer part of the wood, which one is the middle, which one is the essence. The essence of Buddhism is, of course, as we know, as a monk, we have to go direct to Nibbana. We have to observe Sila and practice meditation in order to develop into wisdom of Panya. So that is what I want to explain more about the tradition and the tradition of Buddhism, the local tradition, culture, and the pure Buddhism in Laos. If you come to Laos, you have to ask me. If you come to me, why, why the Buddha need power, bananas, anything. You come and then I give you answer. That means I talk to the audience for those who are foreigner listening now. So that's all for my answer.
Okay, thank you. Very nice. Let me go to our audience for a while. Right now, we will have more time, around 20 minutes. Okay, so that's why we would like to open this conversation to our viewers to ask any question concerning to our topics today, or it could be other question concerned to like a meditation, how to free from stress, worry, anxiety, depression, whatever you want to ask Buddhist monk. Okay. Okay. We got this question. She keep following our life since beginning. Miss Shay Stacy. She will come to Laos and ask you a lot of questions. Venerable Sanyadet, please prepare your. Oh.
Welcome to Laos.
Okay, very nice. Okay, welcome all the questions from our audiences who are watching us right now. Please share your ideas. What did you learn today? And how was it? Are there any point that we are missing? You can put a question in the chat box. This will be very honored for us to answer your question as well. Okay, let read some question. Sorry, not a question, comments. A lot of them say thank you to our conversation today. It's very useful for everyone in nowadays. And thank you so much. Some just found out that Buddhism in Laos has only one Nikaya. So that's very useful. And some
I would like to add more. I would like to add more details about Buddhism in Laos. Even we have only one Nikaya, but we practice, we choose to practice. For those who want to practice like forest artisan, they live in the forest temple and practice meditation, you know. But for those who would like, I mean for the monks, would like to work like like students or officer at the university office, they can do the same thing, but they spend their time for some time to practice meditation, especially for short meditation retreat. Yeah, maybe once in a year or 3 in a year. So even we have only one nikaya, you come and you can see forest monk also, local village monk also have in Laos. But we don't have any conflicts amongst our monks. We live in harmony, work together. Thank you very much
Yes.
for following and for the question, for your comments.
Okay. Um, we, we got this question from our Thai Buddhist Bunsak Kiati Sai, who is Pra Farang. Who is a foreign Buddhist monk. Can you introduce yourself one more time? Maybe they just come to the between. Who is the foreign monk? Sorry, we missed your voice, Venerable. Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
you can hear me now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I am Bhikkhu Varapanyo, and I ordained in Dhammayut Nikaya in Chiang Mai in 2018. So I ordained as a monk in Thailand, but now living and training with my teacher in Myanmar, practicing meditation.
Okay. Thank you for answering this question. And this from Pasida SLK. Nice work indeed. He or she is a big fan of this channel. Thank you for keep following us. And Monica,
I
uh,
I
this
I
also
find someone
okay.
comment. I find someone
Oh,
comment.
please.
Maybe Lao Buddhist monk is pure or original because we
Mm.
teach and learn the Buddha's teaching recorded in three Vidakas. What I say, sometimes people may see it's not pure Buddhism because there are a lot of ritual practice, a lot of worshipping, a lot of bananas, flower, or anything to offer to the Buddha. I just say in that aspect, not because of the teaching. Of course, we teach the original teaching of the Buddha. We learn the Tipitaka. We know Vinaya Sutta Abhidhamma as well as other country. Even we don't have higher educational system like a university, but we have two Buddhist scholars, and we learn from the primary, secondary school, high school. We have Buddhist high school and college. So I just want to add more in order to reply to the comment. Come by Saisongkam. Maybe I know him before. He used to
Yes.
study in Myanmar. He used to study
Oh,
in
wow.
ITBMU in Myanmar, but now he, as a layman,
All
he
right.
come to
So
join. Yeah.
very good. Very good. Mhm. Uh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this question already answered by Ajahn Sanyadet. And thank you, Munichito Bhikkhu Kratong. We got this question from Che Stency. If I want to learn more about Buddhism, are there any books that you are recommend? Okay. Uh, what about?
Uh, can you
Okay.
hear me? I have a book
Oh,
I really want to recommend
so
here,
I
which
Okay. Please keep saying.
Hello, you can hear me?
Yes. Yes. Please.
Okay. This book is by a Buddhist monk from Sri Lanka, and the name of this book is What the Buddha Taught by Wapola Rahula Tero. And this is a very, very good introductory book to Buddhism to really have a Dhamma understanding of the Buddhist tradition. So it is called What the Buddha Taught, and very, very good book to learn about the teaching of the Buddha from a meditation perspective, from a monastic perspective, because the writer of this book is an academic, but also a Buddhist monk for many years. So very experienced in meditation and study of the suttas. And once again, that is What the Buddha Taught by Wapula Rahula Tero. Walpolo Rahula Tero. That's right.
Okay.
That's the book right there.
Pra Dhammasiri, he has this book. Okay, you can. Okay, let me zoom. Okay, is this? Okay, is this one? I'm sorry. Okay, is this one? All right. Okay, we got many questions and comments, so let me go faster. Okay, or are there any online source that we can use? For the online source, I think there are a lot in the internet. For example, Buddha.net is one of the good source of learning. And what else? Piku Barapanyo, can you introduce some like English Buddhist article that you have get through?
Well,
online.
For the online resource, you have a really good resource right here with the real Buddhist monks that you can ask questions, you can talk to them. So this is a very good resource. And another very important resource online is Access to Insight, which is a website that has all the translations of the suttas of Theravada Buddhism. So that is Access to Insight.org.
Okay. Okay, let me move to next question. And this is just comments. Amen. Thank you for your answer. Okay, let me pick up this question. Monks, I have some question to ask you. Kamagon 6. What is that? Could you explain me? Because I'm a new novice, so I don't know the Kamagon 6. Sorry, anyone know this one? Kamagon or Kamagon. Kamagon. Okay, please everyone help each other to read this question and try to understand what is that.
I think need to explain what they are talking about. What is Kamacon 6? What is that?
Kamagon
KP
6.
Freedom. Yeah, I'm not sure what is Kamacon 6.
Yes, me too. I'm not sure that what is the Kamagon 6 is. Would you please explain in the comments again? Okay, so I will remove.
Yeah, Prabhunma, please write English. So maybe we understand your English. Prason,
Yes.
I would like to recommend some books.
Yes,
Do I get?
please.
Okay. I would like to recommend some books which is very useful. Especially the perfect book is PTS. PTS is Pali Text Society. So Pali Text Society books, if you read the Pali Text Society books, you may learn the perfect and directly from the Buddha, which is Buddha teach his disciples, and the teaching written by the Buddha's disciples. And this is coming generation by generation. So I have the Polytech Society books, one books, which is Jataka books. I will show you. Okay, the books is like this color. This is a Jataka books. The Polytech Society, they publish 33 books in Tripitaka. They have Vinaya, they have Sutanta, and they have Abhidhamma books. Morality and Samadhi, concentration, and Panya. Panya is meditation, Abhidhamma, which is whole books concerning about the meditation, the Abhidhamma. Sutanta is verses and many stories, short stories, and the Vinaya is talking about the rules of the monks, the how to live the monk's life. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for your sharing the original Buddhist text that had translated into English version by the Pali Text Society.
Yeah. The website
That's
also website name also Polytech Society website.
yes, and also thank you many monks who are also following us right now. They knew some source of Buddhist knowledge, mostly Buddha.net. I think that is the easier one uh, to for the beginner to understand. English is not that much, higher level, so easy to understand. And sometimes I read a lot of Buddhist article here. It's very good source of Buddhist knowledge. Yeah, Buddha.net. And yeah, from Shay Stacy, thank you to everyone. Thank you for all the books recommendation and website. And of course, I will continue to learn with Monkchat. Thank you so much. Prajan Sanyadet, he went to comments to recommend Buddha.net. All right. Okay, very interesting comments. I'm very proud the foreigner interested in Buddhism. Oh, um, because he is a Thai, so he never. I think he or she never seen foreign monks stay in Thailand or ordained as a Buddhist monk. Yes, thank you. Okay, what is the best Dharma to overcome the anger? All right, this is from Ajahn Sanyadet friends, good friends, and this will be hand over to Ajahn Sanyadet who try to learn and practicing this. Uh, Ajahn Sanyadet, uh, please turn on your mic, please.
Okay, I come with the mic. I know that Kambai, he know the answer already, but he just want to ask to share with other people. The the Dhamma that can overcome the anger is to practice loving kindness, loving kindness, loving kindness. We have to do more loving kindness meditation, more and more. But if um, we don't do the meditation like a loving kindness at that time, at the moment when your anger arises, just come back to see, your the phenomena of anger in yourself at that moment when the anger is arise, just to see it and observe it like anger, you know. We have to apply the way of Mahasi Sayadaw to see whatever happen, thinking, seeing, anger, you know, whatever. That is to come back to the inside at that present moment in order to overcome it. So I think that is the answer to the question.
Maybe Pikuvarapanyo, this will be also very interesting as well if you share this to our Buddhists to learn from the foreigner monk.
Well, the
Yeah.
answer that Ajahn gave is very clear. And, you know, when you have the anger, you notice it and you see it as anger, as a poison, not yourself, not something to hang on to, not something to believe in. Uh, Anger is a poison. So when you get angry, you say, "Oh, this is a poison," and you accept it and apply loving kindness. So the answer that Ajahn gave is very clear. You need to practice more and more loving kindness meditation. And the more you practice loving kindness, you understand that anger is only harming, can only harm yourself and other people. Anger is not a medicine. Anger is a poison. So just be aware of it. When you get angry, you can say, "Oh, I am angry. It is a poison, and I don't want to take more poison." So you practice loving kindness and be patient, and the anger will go away naturally.
Okay, thank you so much for Pikuvarapanyo sharing this. All right, I would like to inform all the viewers that we going to go to the final session. We will say something, invite our guests, say something, and make a conclusion, and then we will slowly finish this Facebook Live for today because it's already 1 hour 10 minutes right now. In order to don't disturb our guests' time, and thank you for the question. Anyway, we still got comments. Sadhu to Anumodana. Um, some say Amen. Very good. And yeah, Sadhu, Sadhu. Thank you so much for all the viewers. So finally, I would like to invite Venerable Sanyadet say something to our share your feeling of joining this conversation today and um, give the final word like a blessing to all the followers, and we will slowly end the life.
For me. So thank you very much thank you very much for inviting me to join this discussion. I think it's very useful for the propagation of Buddhism, um, to spread the Buddha Dharma in the time of globalization. Even we are, facing the crisis of COVID-19, but we find the technology as the advantage to spread the Buddhism. Anchoring to 38 Mangala, to have a Dhamma discussion is also the high praising for the Buddha's teaching. So I think what we are doing now is the blessing for all the people who come to join, who come to listen our discussion. So thank you very much for one of us, and I wish the audience to be happy and lucky and be progress in the Buddha Dharma. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, Ajahn Sanyadet, Venerable Sanyadet Wongsopa, to dedicate your time to speak about the brief history of Buddhism in Laos and share your point of view uh, concerned to the Lao society and many fields of Buddhism in Laos. That's very useful information to develop our knowledge, and especially our followers. They come from many different countries. It's very good ways to propagate and promote Buddhism in Laos and learn Buddhism through this channel. And finally, I would like to say thank you to all the monks, Pradhamasiri, Bhikkhu Varapanyo, Venerable Sanyadet, and Pradwan, all the monks to dedicate your time for propagate Buddhism. We are family, yes, help each other to do the big duties that Buddha encourage all the monks to do this. And finally, I'd like to also say that for Monkchat Life is run under MCU Buddhist University in Chiang Mai. It's very useful program to improve monk English and also propagate Buddhism to internationally. And I feel very honored for the university to allow us to have this program, and uh, very honored to be the one who moderate this and made this happen. Okay, so finally, I very appreciate it for the conversation today. Yes. Um, Finally, any monks want to say thank you to maybe Priku Varapanyo? Many people interested in your background. Yes.
Yeah, thank you everyone for coming. You know, this is such a good opportunity to talk with Buddhist monks who are English speaking. It's very rare and a very good opportunity to learn the Buddha's teaching and learn the society of the Buddha. The Buddhist monks are really the society of the Buddha and children of the Buddha. So it's a very good opportunity, and I'm very thankful to participate and to be here with the Sangha. I hope that we can do this more often and share the Dhamma in this way.
Pradhamasiri, okay, please, just a little bit.
Yes, thank you. Thank you everyone who are listening and viewing our these channels. Last finishing words, I would like to say that just learn Buddhism, not only the listening, not only the reading theory. You should learn by practicing. The practicing make you understand clearly that you're understanding. And when you read, and you should practice with together, then which is you clear understand, you may get the experience clearly. So that is my last word. And stay tuned that we our Monkchat channel, the host, he every weeks or every 10 days, whatever we have free time, he tried to give the propagation the Buddhism. So this is the good opportunity learning something from the Buddhism, from the Buddhist monk. Thank you all. Sadhu.
Thank you. Okay, Prasiwan is the last one.
Okay. Thank you much to Ajahn Sayedet Wongsopa and Piku Warpanjo and also Venerable Sontari and Tamatri as well. And thank you very much for all our audiences who have been listening us from the beginning until the end. So I think this kind of channel, be found the runner, be found the guest breaker, be found the participants, it wouldn't have been so easy. So I'm very grateful that we have this kind of program that we come together and we talk and we share our idea, what we have been learning so far, and not just only in the Buddha's teaching and also the society as well, like what is happening at the moment. So in the next future, I hope that we can make it happen again, and we would love to invite our master Sayadet and the Ajahn Piku Varapanyo and all of us to come together and share the ideas and the Buddha's teaching to our audiences. So thank you very much.
Okay, so finally, we would like to say goodbye and good night to all the followers. And in Europe, in Western country, it's not nighttime now; it's afternoon. So have a nice day and good night, every venerables. Take care of yourself. Hope to see you next time. Okay, thank you.